All right, I'm sure you're probably pretty bored of watching Dan Who and MCU Collector telling you how great all these Marvel Legend figures are. So I figured I'd knock the dust off my camera and hook you guys up with the video real quick. And just remember, don't be fooled. A tranny is just a butt pirate with lipstick. Let's check this shit out. All right, I got the noobs lined up, ready for action. Ready to be reviewed. Hopefully this goes good for him. Got Cable over here, Sunspot. Don't confuse him with Sunfire. I've did that a couple times myself. Another White Queen, and yes, another Wolverine with a bunch of reused parts. Then over here you have a figure that nobody's really ever asked for. I didn't even know this was a thing. Miss Scarlet Spider herself. Mary Jane Watson. If you want to get something really cool and something you might enjoy even more than these, you take your ass to Dollar General and buy some of these circus peanuts. Those things, timeless treasure right there. Let's check them out. All right, so for comparisons, we went ahead and pulled out the guy that's digging her down on a regular Spider-Man himself, which I thought this was pretty good. I know a lot of people beat it up, but I actually kind of liked it. Then over here, you have her, his better half, the beautiful Mary Jane. She also comes with extra little head here, which is cool. I don't know what I'm going to use it for because I kind of like that head on that one, and I don't really want to display it with that head. Looks like she's got some reused legs. Those boots aren't sculpted on, but all the line work on her torso is, which that actually looks pretty good. Looks like they just reused the same tentacles. I know, go figure, them reusing something. And then you have this one and this one. And I think they made a few more Mary Janes, but I slimmed down the collection. This is a figure that nobody's ever asked for, and we got it. So while they're making this for 40 bucks with the Magic card, which everybody's going to try to sell that Magic card on Macari or give it back to Amazon with another figure in the package, while they're busy making this, when they could be completing that team that everybody wants them to complete. I know it's on the leak list, but guess what? We still don't have it, and we're stuck with figures that they think that we need, not listening to us and giving us actual figures that we really need. So then they gave us another $30 Wolverine, and I'm sitting here going, God, is there anything I could do to justify the cost of another $30 Wolverine? And I don't know. I'm sure I'll come up with something. The only reason why I got this one is because I think he'll fit best in my Fantastic Four set. I'll show you that like after I'm done showing you this. Let's put it on the end of the video, whatever. But with him you get, I don't know, probably a new head, a new jacket, a reused torso, reused pants, boots, everything. Not much new there, except for the new inflated price. I pulled out a few other Wolverines that were similar for a comparison. But, I mean, I don't know. I really did want them for the Fantastic Four set. The price goes up, I buy less and less. All right, then I went ahead, picked up another White Queen. You can't have too many White Queens considering she's in like 6 different teams. This is the new one. It looks to me like she's 100% new sculpt, which I absolutely, I love the White Queen. And this one's pretty good. This is an old one. This is back when the Hasbro team used to know what tits looked like. And then they somehow, through the years, forgot. And then they just started toning them down and down and down. This is the Hellfire White Queen. This is the one that we got right before we got the last one, so I got a few extras of those. But then that's one of the originals. I used to have all the other ones, but they looked really crappy, so I got them out of the collection. But there's the White Queen. I definitely digging her. I was on the fence about this one. Didn't really like him too much in the cartoon. Didn't know where I would put that costume. He's an X-Men member. I figured I can get it. I might need him for a team later. And if not, I can always sell him on Macari. This is the one that you really want for your X-Force team, which he still kind of holds up. Got little pins and stuff in him, but he's working. This one is basically just a repaint. I think for the most part, new accessory, new head, but what do you want for 30 bucks? All right, then you have my favorite in the set. This is one I was definitely excited to get. I know he's just another cable. I probably didn't need another cable, but all of these cables I just really like. This is the new one, matches the cartoon. I know he's a little animated to go with the comic book set, but once you kind of throw him in there, he kind of works. If you could change one of these heads and put that on there, I think that would work really good. I don't know what head I would put on these other ones because I don't feel like getting rid of any of them. He looks like he's 100% new sculpt, which is something very, very uncommon for Marvel to do. Like, they always got to reuse something. Completely pinless. Lots of different colors of plastic, just a little bit of paint, but he works. He looks animated, matches with the show. I think he kind of matches with the comic books. I'm thinking about changing this head out and putting it on him. I'll try that in a second to see if it works for And then putting this one in my X-Force team. This one was in my X-Force team. I think, I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I kind of think this one matches better, but I got to put him somewhere because I love him so much. But here's all the cables that I have in my collection. I got rid of a bunch. These are the ones that I just can't get rid of. So I went ahead and did a head swap, and I absolutely love that. I don't really care for this animated head that much. But that one, God, that looks good. I'll see if I can dig out an old head. I don't think we have any extra of those, but I'll look anyway. That really looks good. I really like that. So you're probably tired of looking at Marvel Legends. You want to see a really cool action figure. So we'll go ahead and get to that. Then we'll show you something even cooler than that after it. So for about the same price as a Marvel Legend, you can pick up this bad boy on Amazon. And if you're wondering, God, that's amazing, but only if he could talk. If he had a few catchphrases. All right, listen up, kids. Let me show you why I picked up that Wolverine. You can't see him very good. Let me flip the camera. You probably don't want to look at me anyways. Got him for that Fantastic Four set right there. I just think he fits in a little bit better. I know that Hulk is a little off. Who knows, maybe they'll make one that fits a little bit better. But here's the collection real quick, at least the Marvel part of it. I know I showed you the teams, just a real quick glimpse. Starts all the way down here. Really won't fit in the camera. It goes all the way down. And then I think I might start wrapping it back around. All this stuff, when I'm done setting it up, when I'm done selling all these extra toys that I'm not going to display on Mercari. By the way, shameless plug, go check me out on Mercari. Help me get rid of this shit. The sooner I get rid of it, the sooner I can set up my Star Wars and finish my display. And as soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to take every single thing in here down, dust it, put lighting in there, move it around one more time. You got to do these things twice if you want to get them right. I do have a lot of extra shelf space that I'm not planning on using because I'm not planning on buying too much more of this shit. But enough of these toys. Let's go look at something cool. Right. As promised, something cool. Having a river in your backyard is definitely cooler than having a room full of action figures, especially when you got a Sea-Doo switch and a Yamaha jet ski on the water ready for use at any given time. I'm not quite done flexing. I'm going to show you something almost as cool as this. It's not the Jurassic Park dinosaurs. It's my SC bike collection. This is something I've wanted my whole life. I'm finally putting it together. I'm getting every SC bike I've ever wanted. I know I told my lady I was only going to get one more bike 3 bikes ago. But I really only have 2 more bikes to go. At least I hope 2 more bikes to go. And then I'll have everyone that I need. Over here is the STR, OM Durrell, Perry Kramer Edition PK Ripper, Fat Ripper Miami, Fat Quad, the Beast Mode, the Fast Ripper, and the Dirt Jumper. Which I'm going to stay and change out the graphics and paint some of them. Kind of like I did that one. All right. Thoughts and prayers for Charlie Kirk. Later.